It starts with a glitch, a trip on a carpet, a stumble against a wall, and suddenly reality breaks. You don't fall, you slip, like a skipped frame in a video that was never meant to pause. 1 second you are somewhere familiar, the next you are not anywhere at all. The air is wrong the moment you breathe it in, thick, stale, warm in a way that suggests it has been trapped here for decades. The smell hits you next, old carpet soaked with moisture that never dried, dust, mold, time. Above you, fluorescent lights scream in a constant hum buzz, vibrating directly inside your skull. Not loud enough to cover your thoughts, just loud enough to bend them. This is level 0, the Backrooms. Endless yellow wallpaper stretches in every direction, stained and peeling like the skin of a dying building. The carpet squishes beneath your feet, damp and uneven, absorbing every step. You turn a corner, then another, and nothing changes. The geometry feels wrong. Hallways lead into rooms that shouldn't fit inside the space you just left. Angles are slightly off. Corners feel observant. You stop walking. The hum buzz continues. At first, you think the sound is coming from the lights. Then you realize it isn't just above you. It's everywhere. Behind the walls, under the floor, inside your chest. You feel it vibrating through your teeth, through your thoughts. You swallow, and the sound doesn't stop. You call out. Your voice doesn't echo. It dies. That's when the silence behind you becomes noticeable. Not quiet, something worse. A gap, as if the hum buzz briefly dips, just enough for something else to exist in its place. You don't turn around yet. You already know better. You've seen the stories, heard the warnings whispered like urban legends that feel too specific to be fake. If you hear something wandering nearby, it has already heard you. You take one slow step forward. The carpet whispers beneath your foot, too loud. You freeze again. Your heart pounds so hard you're sure it must count as sound. You wait. Seconds stretch into minutes, or maybe hours. Time doesn't behave here. The lights never flicker enough to give you relief. They just hum, relentless, patient. You finally turn around. Nothing. Just another empty corridor. Same wallpaper, same lights, same smell. You let out a shaky breath, and that's when you hear it. Breathing. Not yours. It's soft, wet, rhythmic, coming from somewhere just out of sight, around a corner you passed without realizing it mattered. The sound isn't rushing, it isn't stalking, it's waiting, as if it knows you will move eventually, as if it knows you always do. You walk. You don't run. Running would be loud. You move carefully, slowly, counting your steps, controlling your breath. The lights overhead begin to flicker now. Not dramatically, just enough to make the shadows shift when you're not looking at them directly. Just enough to make you doubt what you saw a moment ago. Minutes pass, or maybe days. Hunger arrives without warning, a deep, hollow ache that feels impossible this quickly. Thirst scratches at your throat. Your phone is gone. No signal, no clock, no proof the outside world still exists. The walls change slightly. The yellow deepens. The carpet grows more soaked. The hum buzz lowers in pitch, becoming a droning growl that vibrates behind your eyes. You start to hear things layered beneath it. Whispers, not words, just the suggestion of voices, like someone trying to remember how speech works. You cover your ears. The sound comes from inside your head now. You begin to notice patterns, or maybe you imagine them. A room you swear you've passed before, a stain shaped like a face, a stretch of hallway that feels longer each time you walk it, as if the building itself is breathing in and out. That's when you realize something has been rearranging itself behind you. You leave a mark on the wall, a tear in the wallpaper. You walk for what feels like an hour, then turn back. The mark is gone. You are not navigating the backrooms. The backrooms are navigating you. The first time you hear it move, it sounds like carpet dragging against carpet, slow, heavy, deliberate. You crouch in a corner, holding your breath until your lungs burn. The hum buzz spikes, almost excited. The lights flicker harder now, stuttering like a broken thought. Something passes the doorway. You never see it fully, just a distortion, a wrongness, like the air itself bends around a shape that doesn't belong inside it. The smell changes as it goes by. Rot, wet metal, fear. You bite down on your sleeve to keep from making a sound. It pauses. The breathing stops. For a moment, there is nothing but the hum. Then, directly behind you, something inhales. You don't remember running. You only remember the sound of the lights screaming louder, the walls blurring as the backrooms stretch and twist to accommodate the chase. Every turn feels pre-planned. Every dead end feels intentional. Your feet slip on the carpet and you crash to the floor. Silence. The hum buzz cuts out completely. In that silence, you hear it clearly. Whispering. Not around you. Inside the walls. Inside you. You scramble to your feet and run again, but the environment changes. The wallpaper peels away, revealing bare concrete. The lights grow farther apart, leaving pools of darkness between them. Each step echoes now, and you realize too late what that means. You have entered another level. Time stops meaning anything here. Days blur together. You sleep when exhaustion wins, waking with the taste of dust in your mouth and the certainty that something stood over you while you rested, watching, learning the shape of you, learning your sound. You begin talking to yourself just to hear a human voice. You whisper your name, afraid that saying it out loud might summon something wearing it. The whispers answer back sometimes, mimicking you with a delay that's just slightly wrong. You stop speaking. The loneliness becomes physical, heavy, crushing. The backrooms are designed to strip you down to your rawest instincts, to make you doubt your memories, to forget what normal felt like. Eventually, you can't remember sunlight without pain. You can't remember silence without fear. And then you see another person. They stand at the end of a hallway, perfectly still, human-shaped, human enough. Your heart surges with hope so strong it almost hurts. You take a step toward them. They don't move. You call out. Their head tilts too far to the side. You understand immediately. This is not a person. It rushes towards you with a sound like screaming tape, limbs bending in ways joints should not allow. You turn and run, sobbing now, no longer caring about noise. The backrooms erupt in response. Lights shatter, walls stretch, doors appear where there were none before. You burst through one and fall. When you wake up, the hum buzz is gone. So is the light. You are somewhere deeper now, somewhere that feels less abandoned. The air feels occupied, heavy with presence. You understand with a clarity that terrifies you that level 0 was mercy. This place is where things go that are no longer pretending to be empty. You back away slowly, but the darkness presses closer. The whispers become laughter. The floor vibrates as something massive shifts beneath it. You realize then that escape was never the point. The backrooms don't trap you. They digest you. Your fear, your memories, your sense of self, all slowly dissolved into the endless maze, feeding the entities that roam its halls. Someday, someone else will Noclip into this place and feel watched. They might hear something breathing in the next corridor, and it might be you. Still wandering, still listening, still hungry. If you ever feel like a space is watching you, like a place remembers someone who shouldn't be there anymore. Don't ignore it. Some doors don't lead anywhere new. Some glitches are not mistakes. And if you want to survive what waits in the spaces between reality, stay aware, stay quiet, and remember who you are before the hum buzz helps you forget. If this nightmare followed you a little too closely, subscribe now, because there are many more places like this, and once you know about them, they know about you.